Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Here is my reaction and top 10 takeaways from Peter Obi's Democracy Day interview with Arise TV that everybody is talking about. And if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you and welcome as we look at my reaction and top 10 takeaway from Peter Obi's much talked about interview on Democracy Day with Arise TV. And there is a bonus which you can call the number 11 point takeaway. That's a bonus for those who watch this video to the end. Let's go. Now, my number one takeaway from the interview of Peter Obi was his acknowledgement that what we have is not democracy. That what we are celebrating is not democracy. That what we are celebrating is state capture. And Peter Obi is very apt on that because the state has been captured by some political interest. And these political interests that capture the state of Nigeria do not want the electoral process to work. That is why elections are easily rigged. That is why elections are easily stolen in Nigeria, because the state has been captured. And that is why corruption is also rampant in the country. Nigerian state has been captured. What we have is not a democracy in the real sense of the word. That was why he compared our election to the recent election held in South Africa, India, and Mexico. And the results were transmitted electronically. Everybody was satisfied with it, unlike what we got in Nigeria, where you have a state capture, where INEC claimed that there were glitches when there were no glitches in the transmission of the presidential election result. That's my number one takeaway from the interview. Now, number two takeaway from that interview is that he said that that Tinubu, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has fulfilled his campaign promises to Nigerians. That he has kept up to his campaign promises. That Tinubu promised, and I agree with him totally. If you are a follower of this channel, I have done videos where I said it's the same thing. That Tinubu has fulfilled his promise to Nigerians, because Tinubu said that he is going to build on the legacies of Buhari. Now he has done that and even surpassed himself, because things are worse under him now than even under Buhari. Peter Obi went on to remind Nigerians where they are coming from, where the exchange rate was 460 naira to the dollar, and today it's about 1,500 naira to the dollar. He read out the price of fuel under Buhari and what it is today, and every other things to show that, look, this man has fulfilled his promise. He is actually building on the legacies of Buhari in terms of worsening the state of Nigeria. Another number three takeaway from the interview is that Tinubu has succeeded in damaging the economy of Nigeria further. He inherited a Nigeria that is the largest economy in Africa. Right now, Nigeria is no longer the largest economy in Africa. Nigeria is now number 4. That is part of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in keeping with his promise of building on the legacies of Buhari. So that's my number 3 takeaway from that interview, that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has succeeded in taking Nigeria from number 1, the largest economy in Africa, to number 4. We are now behind South Africa, that is now number 1, Egypt number 2, Algeria number 3, Nigeria number 4, Morocco number 5. So that is one of the key takeaways from the interview. That's number 3 takeaways. Tinubu has taken Nigeria from the largest economy in Africa to number 4. Now, he also, number 4 takeaway from the interview is that he made reference to the fact that the behavior of Tinubu is tantamount to Nero that was fiddling while Rome was burning. And he compared the behavior of Tinubu administration in the midst of the economic crisis in the country is similar to what happened to the Titanic ship. You know about the Titanic. It was talking about the fact that when the Titanic was sinking, those in the upper room, in the upstairs, the upper room of the Titanic, they were partying, the elite, they were partying. They didn't know that that the ship at the bottom is already going down, because they were partying. They were oblivious of what was going on inside the ship. They didn't know that death was knocking on the door. They were partying, blowing trumpet, playing music, and all kinds of things, enjoying themselves. He said that is what is happening in Nigeria, that those in leadership, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and co, they are not aware that the country is sinking. So they are like those, the elites in the Titanic, who are in the upper floor, who were unaware that this ship they were luxuriating inside is about to collapse, and their life is about to be ended by that unfortunate accident. And then number 5 takeaway. My number 5 takeaway from the interview is that P2B confirmed that he remains in Labour Party, and that Labour Party's crisis is being exaggerated. And he said that the crisis in Labour Party is minimal compared to what is happening in other political parties. And I agree with him on that too, because Labour Party's crisis, if you compare the crisis in Labour Party to what is happening to PDP, what is happening to PDP is terrible, and what is brewing in APC, if you know it, you know that what is happening in Labour Party is nothing to be worried about. And the media, the mainstream media, are the people exaggerating it, giving a platform for some disgruntled element to exaggerate the crisis in Labour Party. So he emphasized that Labour Party is the party that he is in. Okay, so be rest assured, despite all the speculations that he's moving to PDP, he's moving to this place, no, P2B is staying put in Labour Party. And unless Labour Party becomes unmanageable, this is my own analysis, then some of us can begin to tell him whether to leave Labour Party and look for elsewhere. But right now, he remains in Labour Party. And number 6 takeaway is that P2B also confirmed about the various meetings that they have been having across the country to build a coalition to challenge the APC and remove it from power in 2027. So he confirmed that he is not opposed to merger. So they are still talking with other political parties, but he insisted that the talks they are having is with like minds, those who are not happy with the state of the nation and those who want a new Nigeria. So that talk is on. So you can take that to the bank. Peter Obi confirmed it, that there are talks going on with like minds to build a solid opposition that will challenge the APC and grab power from it. Now, number 7 takeaway from the interview was the issue of Wole Soyinka. You remember that Wole Soyinka, the Nobel laureate, said that Peter Obi is not fit to be president, that he hoped that Peter Obi is not planning to contest in 2027. Okay, but Peter Obi wanted to be respectful to Soyinka. He didn't want to drag him, but Peter Obi insisted that he is fit, and many of us will agree with him. Most Nigerians will agree with him that he is fit, and he even boasted that of all the candidates that presented themselves in the last election, he was the most fit, and there is no debate about it. He was the most fit academically, in terms of record, in terms of transparency, in terms of accountability. He made reference to the fact that he had been done business. He has done business in the corporate world, and he has done well as a governor. In fact, there is no debate. If you put all the presidential candidates side by side, put Peter Obi side by side with all the presidential candidates, there is no doubt about it that Peter Obi is the man to beat. Okay, and that can also be seen from the number of people that have watched Peter Obi's. Just go and check how many people have watched Peter Obi's interview with Arise, and see how many people were interested in the Democracy Day speech that Tinubu presented. So that shows you that as far as Nigerians are concerned, Peter Obi remains the most fit, the most eligible, the most trusted to be able to deliver the country. That's my 7th point takeaway from his interview. Number 8 takeaway from the interview is that he was asked about, since he has assessed Tinubu administration, and Tinubu administration there's nothing to write home about it. Charles Aniogolo asked him what is his, which governor does he think that has performed well, and he didn't hesitate to say that it's Lex Soti of Abia State. And Charles was saying, but it's obvious now because both of you are in the same political party. Peter Obi said, no, go and ask people on the streets. Go and ask people on the streets in Aba. That is where you get the true assessment. And I can tell you for free, if you ask ordinary people in Abia State, they will tell you that Lex Soti is the best thing that they have ever seen since 1999 as governor. When they asked him about other governors, what about other governors? He said he hasn't taken time to look at other governors like that, but he mentioned Governor Zulum of Borno State because of what he has read about his effort to tackle insecurity in Borno State. Now the number 9 takeaway from the interview. The interviewer wanted to drag him, in fact, succeeded in dragging him into competition with Governor Soludo, because Governor Soludo's aide, who speaks for Soludo, was saying that the 2 years of Soludo is better than the 8 years of Peter Obi. And you can imagine, the Soludo didn't see anybody to compare his administration with. He didn't even say, at least choose the Mbadinuju years so that it can make sense. If he had said that he did better than Mbadinuju, it would have made sense to some people. But he said he's better than the 8 years of Peter Obi. Okay, so Peter Obi, in his characteristic way of doing things, he said that made reference to how he performed, how he was able to be the best performing governors on the SDGs, MDGs, Millennium Development Goals at that time. He met all the requirements of the Millennium Development Goal in terms of development, in health, in education, in infrastructure, and everything. And he was recognized by the United Nations, the European Union, and even by the Poverty Alleviation Agency in Nigeria, headed by Professor Dr. Kwakpo at that time. Even in terms of road network, Ministry of Works awarded him the best roads constructed in Nigerian states at the period when he was governor, because he connected all the communities with good roads. So he now said that his records speak for him, and that if you are in doubt, let himself and walk the street. You see the reaction to show you that people appreciated what he did. Walk the streets of Anambra, you realize that people appreciated what he did. Of course, you know that if Peter Obi and Soludo had to walk the streets of Anambra, nobody will have paid attention to Soludo. That's a fact. Everybody will be hailing Peter Obi. So, and also he said that he kept to his promise. The things he said that he would do, he did them. He transformed Anambra, and I can say that for a fact, going by what he met on ground and how he left Anambra State, including saving money for future generation. Okay, and he said that, okay, Soludo promised to turn Anambra to Dubai. So they are still waiting for him still waiting for him to see the Dubai that he will produce in Anambra State. I think that's a perfect response from Peter Obi on that angle, and that's my number 9 takeaway from his interview with Arise. Then my number 10 takeaway is that he was asked that some people are saying that his popularity has waned since after the election. Peter Obi said, well, that he cannot assess himself, that it is the public that will determine whether his popularity had waned. But I can tell you for free, those of us who are observers of events in Nigeria and things, I can tell you for free, Peter Obi's popularity has soared because the incompetence of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, how he has wrecked the economy of this country, how they have increased hardship in this country, has confirmed that the APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu ought not to have been there. It was Peter Obi that ought to be there. So if there's anybody whose popularity had waned since after the election, it is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has been tested and he failed the test. Then, at the introduction of this video, I said there will be a bonus takeaway. Now, if you are still here to see this bonus takeaway, thank you very much for your dedication and for your support. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, the bonus takeaway from Peter Obi's interview that everybody's talking about is the unbelievable way that Peter Obi was railing out statistics, data, to show how Bola Ahmed Tinubu had wrecked Nigeria. He was railing out data on poverty, on corruption, on the state of the nation, comparing Nigeria with other countries, and then giving the prices of goods and services. You know that this is a man on the ground. He was giving you the price of a bag of rice before Tinubu, the price of a bag of beans, the price of basket of tomatoes, everything, to show you that this is a man who is feeling the pinch of the Nigerian people. He was railing out statistics, and then he mentioned how uncaring the Tinubu administration was by allowing Heritage Bank to collapse. Heritage Bank to collapse, and many struggling Nigerians have their money, their last savings inside there. And he alleged that even some big men, they were allowed to take away their money, but the poor people were left on their own. It was a sad commentary on the administration. My friend, that is the bonus takeaway, to show you that this man, Nigeria, missed something in 2023. Thank you for watching this video. And like I said, if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you and yours.